Fet Fae. A story by Roy A. Leah. High above the emerald expanse of Iskaya's rolling hills, quaint villages, shimmering lakes, and towering ancient trees. The skyship Cillian glides with a resonant hum, its grandeur casting a vast shadow across the sprawling landscape below. This magnificent vessel, a wooden marble, stretching 200 feet long and 60 feet wide, resembles a galleon adrift in the heavens, its silhouette a testament to both craftsmanship and wonder, moving at a steady 20 knots. It carves a graceful path through the dawn sky, a floating citadel of adventure and dreams. The open-air top deck bustles with life, its scale, both intimate and awe-inspiring, at the center rear. The captain's bridge rises proudly, flanked by the savory warmth of the cookhouse on one side, and the lively murmur of a tavern on the other. Cabins line the remaining 3 sides, their wooden facades carved with intricate runes that glow faintly with ether. The heart of the deck, a spacious open area, a massive loading door, set into the floor encircled by plush seating, vibrant potted gardens blooming with luminescent flowers, and bustling market stalls laden with exotic goods at the bow. A triangular viewing platform juts forward, its central staircase, inviting passengers to ascend and gaze upon the boundless world below, where the horizon stretches into eternity. Beneath the top deck, 3 lower levels hum with purpose-living quarters, cargo holds, and workshops stacked with the treasures and necessities of sky-borne travel. The ship's flat bottom, sturdy and unyielding, anchors its form. At the stern, 2 immense, ether-gold coil energy collectors gleam their intricate lattice work, pulsing with raw, mystical energy. The ceiling's most striking feature, however, is its pair of colossal 200-foot-long zeppelins, their vibrant hand-painted surfaces shimmering in the sunlight, secured to robust wooden frames on either side of the ship. These twin dirigibles, unlike the single zeppelins of lesser skyships, powerful ether-driven engines beneath, propelling the Cillian faster and farther. A marvel of engineering that commands the skies. As the Cillian nears Green Hollow, its engines quiet to a soft hum, and the ship slows. Hovering 50 feet above the bustling town square, the loading door yawns open, and a sturdy lift descends, ferrying passengers and cargo to the cobblestone streets below, where merchants and travelers exchange eager greetings. The scene is a tapestry of life, woven with the chatter of voices and the clatter of crates, all bathed in the golden light of dawn. With its business in Green Hollow complete, the Cillian powers up its ether engines thrumming with renewed vigor. It sets course northeast toward the valley of Darren, where the great trees loom like titans, their canopies brushing the clouds as the ship sails onward. The celestial glow of the rising sun ignites the horizon, casting golden rays through the ancient boughs. The sight is breathtaking, a symphony of light and shadow that heralds a new day in Iskaya, the world a realm alive with magic, mystery, and the boundless wonder of the skies. On the top deck of the skyship Cillian, a lively blend of crew and passengers from diverse tribes, elves, trolls, Fae, and others mingles in a vibrant, carefree rhythm. Laughter and spirited banter echo as children dart between market stalls, their games weaving through the crowd, while merchants barter with animated gestures. A dog yaps at a drunken troll slumped outside the tavern, who grumbles in irritation, waving a clumsy hand. Nearby, the captain's deckhand shouts to crew members to stabilize a leaking pressure valve on the left dirigible, her voice sharp yet steady. By the cookhouse, wild chickens with shimmering feathers clatter softly in their pen as savory aromas drift from steaming plates. Shroom beer flows, tankards clinking in cheerful toasts. And the mood is buoyant. The journey smooth, with everyone immersed in the lively pulse of skyship life. At the bow, on the raised triangular platform, stands Fet Fae, a solitary pixify of striking beauty. Her fair skin glows faintly, framed by fiery red hair tied in double buns with long, loosely braided tails swaying gently. Her intense blue eyes, radiant with ether's light, lock onto the easterly sunrise rising above Druinesque great trees. At just 4.5 feet tall, shorter than Pixify males, she wears a dark lilac lace-up strappy leather dress with a high collar, paired with matching shorts and red leather knee-high boots and dark gloves. Utility belts with 2 leather satchels hang at her waist, while lightweight ether-infused gold armor, small shoulder pads, breastplate, and thigh and arm guards etched with intricate symbols, fits her perfectly, designed for ease of flight.
Clutching an ancient book to her chest, its worn cover heavy with secrets, she stands serene, her 4 semi-transparent wings, a lilac fading to gold with spiral patterns, fluttering slowly, a sign of a Pixify at peace, and a soft breeze brushes loose strands of hair across her face, prompting a gentle head shake as she basks in the sun's warm glow. Faye, returning from Old Grove, a small village south of Green Hollow, has just retrieved this book from her younger sister, Anne Wynne. Her passion for exploring Druin's caves and ruins fuels her fascination with the myths of the humans, a race that fled 15 centuries ago in fiery metal skyships to escape the Great Destroyer from the sky. That cataclysm, the Great Reset, unleashed devastating upheavals, mud floods, and destruction, leaving the earth barren for centuries. Fairy folk, elves, trolls, giants, and other hidden races emerged from beneath the ground when the land became habitable, rebuilding a world revitalized by ether, a mysterious energy from the earth's inner realms, unknown to humans at their end. Ether now permeates all life, powering skyships and shaping Iskaya's wonders. Human relics, faded books and tales of Gothic, steampunk, and Edwardian styles, linger in Pixify culture, but human language remains elusive. The rare, ancient texts in Pixify libraries are sacred, accessible only to a few, their words painstakingly studied and translated. The Selene glides onward, its twin zeppelins carrying it toward Druinesque docking station, where Faye and others will soon disembark, their journey a vibrant thread in the rich tapestry of their reborn world. The captain, a grumpy, tough, very loud but likable desert troll about 7 feet in height with a robust physical appearance, has blue-gray leathery skin, dreadlocked black hair, green eyes, thick pointed ears, and 2 one-inch fangs in his bottom jaw. He is dressed in a long whaleskin coat and boots, with a heavy leather belt securing his blade and a dozen pouches for various small objects, such as small gold and silver coins shaped like various symbols and runes, a standard of world currency. Captain Grinwa vigorously rings the copper bell above the bridge, indicating the sky ship's approach to the docking station at the Valley of Druin. The station, like most other structures in the valley, is made mostly of wood and consists of a large circular platform above the tree canopy, with a circular building at the center and a 30-foot-tall conical tower of copper and gold beams and coils enclosing a central crystal shimmering with pulsating energy, which is distributed where needed. Above the tallest tree in this area, the platform is attached to the top of the largest tree by a framework of beams and cables surrounding the upper trunk with an A-frame design, making it extremely sturdy with limited damage to the trees, which are considered sacred by the Pixify and most other races, who only take from the trees or the land what is essential for their needs. Below the huge tree canopy lies the home of the Pixify. Some passengers prepare to depart at the station, so people gather at the bow of the ship to watch the approach to the platform as the great trees dwarf the skyship. The craft moves closer, gaining height to avoid the huge branches, making for a spectacular view for all. The skyship now glides within the giant, leaf-covered branches, the lower ones reaching about 1/4 of a league out from the tree trunk. Selene slowly rises toward the tree canopy to the platform, offering a view of majestic tree houses and branch-to-branch wooden bridges, connecting in all directions to other trees and small village communities on platforms attached atop the branches and around the trunks, with paths, gardens, and various beautifully carved and shaped buildings featuring curved, natural designs that create an ambience for ether energy to flow freely. Many buildings have doors and walls painted and carved with symbols, family histories, heroic exploits, special events, and other themes associated with individuals, families, and clans.
It's evident to the passengers now that the trees are so tall that clouds form within some of the upper areas, creating cloud fog that encloses the smaller village communities, with light filtering through gaps in the canopy above, producing a spectacular effect as columns of light emanate through the fog, hitting surfaces while other areas remain lightly shadowed, a beautiful sight to behold. Captain Grinwa orders the deckhands to extend the forward ramp toward the central tower, ready for passengers to depart, and to open the bottom doors for dropping off and collecting supplies onto the main platform below the craft. Faye, however, decides not to wait for Celine to dock fully. She places her book into a satchel attached to her belt and takes a running jump off the bow of the skyship, positioning her wings into a gliding position to ride the winds toward the Pixify treehouse city of Woodsgrove within the trees. Grinwa, who runs a tight ship and is a stickler for the rules, waves his fist in the air, shouting toward Faye and showing his annoyance at the petulant pixie, who has broken skyship rules many times before. Grinwa harbors no ill will toward the Pixify community or Faye, but gets annoyed when these winged pests, as he sees them, jump off his skyship recklessly or for fun, a headache for the Skyship Captains Guild, a group that admires and rewards competent skyship crews for their service, especially after previous times of untrained crews and crashes of the first generation. Highly unstable, and at times explosive skyships built many centuries ago. Brashly showing off her flying and gliding skills to onlookers, Faye drops diagonally toward the central tree like a bird with wings pushed back and arms by her side to gain speed, then slows down to change direction and spiral underneath a huge outgrowth or branch to the uppermost branch area, flying over a village mounted on the top, skimming roofs as she goes. Other Pixify look up, bemused for a second, then return to their routines. Faye drops down nearer to the ground, a place with many types of giant plants and mushrooms the size of normal trees around the valley floor. Among the forests and green spaces are habitats of wooden round houses, red brick, and old-world ruins scattered and embedded in forested groves and rock. Arched bridges of stone and wood cross rivers that flow between the main trees in all directions throughout the valley of Druin.